Well, go on, peeps. Welcome to another one. Right now we're in Istanbul, Turkey, in the Sultanahmet area. Pretty much a city center. And what I just showed you guys, let me show you guys this one. This is a Sophia Mosque. I think it's called the Hagia Sophia Mosque. Right now it's actually under construction. See if you can see some scaffolding and some cranes and some covering and everything like that going on at the very front. So entering that mosque is not possible at the moment, guys. So sorry, can't take you guys on an inside tour of that one. However, we can take a look at the Blue Mosque, which is over here. Very scenic, actually. In fact, this entire area is very scenic, guys. So even if you're not going into the mosque and you just want to come here and kind of hang out, if you're in the Sultanahmet area in Istanbul, then this is the area to come, guys. All right. So we're gonna run over this mosque real quickly, take a quick tour inside, and show you guys what's going on. All right, join me. Okay, guys, we're about to enter the Blue Mosque here in Sultanahmet, Istanbul, as promised, guys. So this is the entrance to enter the mosque. So we're gonna go ahead and do that, guys. Okay. So we're gonna show you guys around just for a quick second. That way you can see what's going on, guys. Okay. So let's enter the mosque and see if we can do a really quick tour. And I should also point out that this particular mosque, it's actually free admissions. There are some clothing guidelines. See, there's some clothing guidelines that you're gonna have to follow before you enter the mosque, including making sure your legs are covered and making sure that you take off your shoes before you enter. But I'll show you guys once we get to that point. Let's go. Okay, guys, here we go. There is a queue you have to join before getting into the mosque. This is where we'll see the guidelines for the attire needed to enter. Okay, and like I told you guys before, keep in mind that there is a dress code, right? So please pay attention to this dress code. What you should and shouldn't do. And of course, it is free. No shoes, guys. No shoes. So if you like to keep your shoes on, taking a tour of this mosque isn't for you. All right, let's get inside. And guys, I should mention that if you don't have anything to cover your legs with, if you're wearing shorts like I was, they actually give you something. Not bad, right? They give it to you to cover your legs on entering. If you have shorts on, like I have shorts on, so you don't have to worry about bringing your own. All right. And when you get to this point, they're gonna ask you to remove your shoes. Once we get to this point, as we're about to enter the mosque. Okay, guys, here we go. Moving the shoes. All right, let's go. There's a sign. Take off your shoes, please. All right, let's go, guys. Here we go. Oh. You know, I think they just had a power outage because earlier when I peeked inside from outside, these lights were turned on, but it looks like they're actually turned off right now. But this is what the inside looks like, guys. Beautiful, stunning, absolutely stunning. In fact, you know what? It's so bright in here that you don't even really need the lights. You can see everything even without the lights on. Well illuminated. Alright, let's keep walking on, guys. Let's see what else we got in here. Beautiful. Incredible architecture here. And before I exit here, guys, I'm gonna give you one more panoramic view. Oh, and by the way, I should mention, you can leave your shoes here while you do walk around. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it if you can carry it in your hand or in a bag or purse. I'd more recommend that to take your shoes with you, because you wouldn't want to come back and find your brand new pair of Nikes or your Jordans missing. So definitely keep your shoes with you guys if you can. Okay, but there is an option to store your shoe on shoe racks if you so choose. All right, so yeah, so this is it, guys. This is the Blue Mosque here in Istanbul. Okay, definitely recommend coming here if you guys are in Istanbul. All right, here's the exit. I know, guys, before you actually exit, you can actually come into this square just before you exit the mosque, and you can capture some really nice photos in the square. Very nice, actually. Very clean, well kept. All right. This is just by the exit before you exit the mosque. Nice area to come and take some photos. All right, guys, let's on to the next. Okay, guys, we're about to enter one of the world's oldest and largest markets, the Grand Bazaar here in Istanbul, guys. I don't think I'll have the chance to show you every single store that they have. Really, areas you can turn on different areas here to find whatever merchandise you want, from gold. Yeah, you can find clothing, jewelry. I'm sorry, guys, my backpack just beeped on the machine when I walked in, so we give that noise. But yeah, this is the Grand Bazaar, guys. Wow, I mean, everything you need is here. Again, jewelry, clothing, shoes. This store not only sells clothes that are done, but you can also buy fabric as well. So even if you buy fabric purses, I saw a supermarket as well. There's a store that sells nothing but chocolate, spices, herbs. I mean, you name it. This marketplace has it. Like I said, because it's so large, I won't be able to cover the entire thing. But I just wanted to give you guys a sense of what you can expect to see if you do visit the Grand Bazaar. Okay. This is what it looks like on a Monday morning, actually. Very, very busy. It's late morning too. It's almost noontime, and it looks like this. So. Wow, guys, this marketplace stretches on forever, it seems. So I'll try to make this one a bit shorter. I'll do like a panoramic so you can see how far I walked from the entrance to get this far. And even as you're walking, there are several turns that you can make to walk down even more stores, right? Definitely one of the largest and longest markets I've seen so far. Can't believe I'm actually saying this, but I really don't think I'll be able to walk the entire thing. Not to say you can't walk the entire thing, but just don't think I'll be doing that at this time. But you guys are welcome to do it. You're welcome to try. Go to every single store. Tell me what you think. Okay, let me do the panoramic. guys, like I said, if you want to walk the entire thing, feel free. Let me know how it turns out for you. Quite a good exercise, I'll tell you that much. But if you love shopping, then this is definitely the place to come, right? It definitely eases your shopping needs, right? Talk about consumerism. It's at its best here because you will find some store owners calling you into the store to purchase products that they have. And again, everyone is very friendly, by the way. They're not overly aggressive. They'll appear more friendly. So if you can support them, support them. Again, they're very friendly here. So that's it for the Grand Bazaar, guys. Thanks for joining me here. All right. See ya. Hey guys, I should also point out that just a stone throw from the Grand Bazaar is the Egyptian Bazaar or Spice Bazaar, also known as the Mizir Karsisi. Anyone from Turkey or anyone who knows how to pronounce that, definitely let me know. I think I butchered it, but this more have say nuts, spices, herbs. That's what they're known for. Unlike the Grand Bazaar, that's known for clothes, jewelry, so on and so forth. Here you can also find jewelry and some articles of clothing, but again you'll find them heavily leaning towards spices, herbs, tea. It's great. And again, you're gonna have people telling you to come inside and take a look, take a taste. You can if you want to, if that's what you're into. But you'll notice that here, a lot of stores actually do the herbs and the spices and the different type of teas that you'd need. It's also pretty long, so walking the entire thing can take some time, and just be ready for massive amount of crowds. No matter what time you come here, there'll always be a lot of people here, right? It's always very busy. I'll stop at some point and do a panoramic, but again, you're gonna still see the spices and the teas, as you can hear people kind of calling to me to come into the stores. Just be careful of some of the brands here that sell purses and different type of designer wear. I have heard from some locals that some of the brands in here are fake, and some you can find some of the items outside the bazaars a lot cheaper. So keep that in mind, because there are also different vendors outside the bazaar as well. But yeah, guys, this is what it looks like inside the Egyptian bazaar. A lot of teas, herbs, spices, and stuff. So let me give you guys a panoramic before calling it on this one. All right, here we go. All right, guys, there you have it. The bazaars. Alright guys, right now we're at the Galata Bridge. Very beautiful. So we're gonna take a quick walk across the Galata Bridge. Show you guys what that looks like. Alright, join me guys, let's go. Beautiful view here off the bay. Very, very beautiful. There's some boats right there. I don't know if they're merchant boats or if they're actually in service and they can sail across the bay with them. A lot of people fishing here. A lot of people out fishing. Men, women, kids. Yeah, everyone seems to be fishing to the side there. I would say more people fishing, it looks like, on the side here than even spectators looking out at the bay. Definitely a nice day for it. Saw some trams also passing on the street as well too, so know that you're not too far from a tram station if you should walk across the Galata Bridge here in Istanbul, Turkey. So this is what it looks like. as you're walking across the bridge, and there's another side over here as well too. You can also see people fishing on that side, but it looks like this is where the fishes are biting, since there are more people fishing on this side than across the street, it seems. Alright. Not a very long walk. Again guys, if it's a very nice day outside, I'll definitely recommend taking a walk across the bridge and just admiring the bay. Very, very beautiful. The water looks pretty clean. Don't know if it is, but hey, it looks cleaner than the Hudson River in New York. That much I will say. But it's definitely a nice sunny day. A bit chilly, but not too bad. Without a jacket, you'll still survive, or a coat, or a sweater. I'm kind of do a little panoramic here, so you can see coming from us behind and what's going on, guys. Okay. All right. So we're gonna continue on. Know that, guys, if you're walking across the bridge, I was told no matter what time of the day it is, you'll always have company on the bridge. So don't feel as if you're alone. Oh, although it feels like the bridge is actually kind of swaying a little bit. And don't lean on the railings, guys, okay? It's prohibited. I don't know if that's just me or what, but did feel a little bit of swaying going on there. But it's a pretty sturdy bridge, guys. Okay? So, oh, there goes a tram right there. There goes a tram. You know, watching these people make me want to fish as well. Can you guys believe that I've never gone fishing before? Never. One of my life goals. If you guys know a really good country to go fishing in, let me know. Alright, so we're almost at the very end of it. I can see the end of the bridge coming up right ahead here. So again, guys, not a terribly long walk. So don't think you're going to be gasping for air or sweating. It's not bad actually. And on a nice day, again, it's definitely encouraged, right? As opposed to taking a taxi service or Uber or anything like that, or even the tram service. Definitely come out and take a walk. You know, again, it's a really nice day. On the bridge, there are no vendors. But again, you will see a lot of people fishing, pretty much. All right. Okay, guys, and here we are. We made it, guys. We made it. Thank you for going along on a walk with me on the Galata Bridge here in Istanbul. You can board a ferry here. They can take you across the water as well. Alright, and that is it, guys. We made it safely to the other side. Alright, peace.